Yo, people, welcome back to the Fix Podcast, episode 254. That's over there? 255, one of them. It's your boy now here with Ari Javi on her way. She late bug. But right now, joined by a special guest, former artist, author.
Yeah, I don't think you're a former artist.
Still artist?
Yeah, man.
Still the artistry. But it's what like you to put it on cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I put
Okay.
that's how
We'll
I
get
want,
that.
you know?
Alright, so it's Andrew
Folks.
M. Folks.
Blaize, the artist.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sure.
What's up, bro? Your book out right now. It's a good read, The Power of Pain.
Yeah.
My
breakthrough.
A lot said in the book.
True, man.
And I mean, you know, to me, it's a quick read. It's like 44 pages, like 40 something pages.
Yeah.
And you know, I was reading and I was like, okay, all right, cool. I need you detail your life. You know, you started out country youth, Clarendon Negro.
Yeah, man. Pops from Clarendon still, mother always from Kingston. So holidays were back in Kingston.
Yeah.
So it was really between Clarendon and Kingston.
Yeah. Wait, so how your mom and dad met? Cause if
weird.
Cause them leave when your mother did pregnant with you.
Alright, so you know that my mother and my father actually grew up in the same community.
Oh, so she's from Clarendon too.
No, it's actually in St. Catherine.
Okay.
Upper St. Catherine.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got
So I really grew up seeing my father and stepmother together.
Right.
But my mother and father today still have a very, very good relationship. I don't know how, but
yeah.
you know what I mean?
I mean, you know, reading it is like, man, I said, man, you like the troubles that you've endured, the problems that you've had to overcome and persevere. Yeah, so you know, I thought I had problems, but this nigga got problems.
Still have them, man.
You still have them. I mean, you've been homeless, you've been carless, you've had to go through. It's almost like a Cinderella story that your family with your stepmom and dad, you know.
Yeah.
So my main question to you is like, really and truly, where do you think your strength comes from? I know you talk about God, but you know, you found him at a later point in your life, but truly, like, where your strength come from?
Yeah, before I answer any question at all, I have to say this. Yeah, I've been a huge fan of this program. See me? Yeah, I've done a lot of interviews.
Yeah.
This was like, there are 3 platforms that I personally wanted to be on. This was one of them.
Really?
You know,
Thank you.
Big fan from News.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. No, because
what the next 2, by the way?
Yeah, the fix, nightly fix was actually what made me become a Kabaka Pyramid fan.
Yeah.
Really?
Kabaka upon the nightly fix.
Yes.
Me guarantee say yes,
The
me?
freestyle.
Yeah, bro. I remember go start, pre music and everything there. So I've been a so separate and apart from this is Sim Soul Session and On Stage.
Okay.
So I've been a huge fan. So
Yo.
really big thanks.
I appreciate
So
that.
I could
That's
answer
so
the
nice.
question, but I have to say that first.
Give thanks, man. Give thanks, bro.
Yeah,
Because
Thanks,
actually
bro.
funny how we met. We were at I think it was Gold Up.
God, yeah, man. I'm a pride. I put aside and do that, man. Cause this man I face flinch up when I sign the book and I see yeah.
Hell yeah.
I said to all like me, I one big fan, bro. When me soon come in, me I sign the book them before me even go to if you realize when I get the book them on the name and I say can't trick me, cause me I message on up on Instagram for like go long for say bro. Yo, my body when I don't have the freestyle, man, I say, yo, Chana, bro, my body than them, you know. You see me? Yeah, you know.
We had to stop that. So many issues.
I done, yeah, holy issues.
I've been a huge fan, man. So
give thanks, bro.
Whole heap of respect.
I say like, you don't know the thing go already, cause whole heap of people out there
where they are still
art fans.
Time are eating, you know.
Yeah.
I mean? Ironic at the time I was actually trying to get on the freestyle. Everything that I tried to do, that didn't happen through music, my book actually started to do it.
Yeah, you're telling us.
Yeah, the book started pull the doors.
Yeah.
To answer the question, you said where the strength fall from. I don't know. For me, I think I personally think that God really been a carry me through life. Right? I still struggle with a lot of things that I've been through, growing up. Felt rejected. The stepmother, never liked my mother thing. Felt rejected. Held my first gun in 7th grade, Clarendon College. Then we get catch with gun in 8th grade. Then had to
leave and go
leave Clarendon College and start Excelsior. And I was, honestly, I never knew that a lot was affecting me until I started to write the book. And then you started to see, like, even in your intimate relationships too, stuff, you know, we're cultured in Jamaica as men that, you know, we don't, you know, we're not supposed to talk about problems or issues.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big part of, you know, the downfall of us as men.
Yeah.
Right. When I started to do my interviews, I just made a decision because I could have gone on platforms and just talk about the book and keep it shallow. But then I chose to be like vulnerable on a national level, just to show people, so bro, you know, talking about your issues and your emotional hurt and pain as a man, it no, you know, make you less than a man. It helped because at one point, bro, like I struggle with suicidal thoughts. Like I mean, it did easy to kill myself. See, and saying it to you, man, you know, yeah, it sounds serious, but it was extremely serious.
No, from I read it, you know, like the things that you've had to endure, like it's like every time you overcome something,
bro.
I ain't something like, so when I read it, I say, all right, yeah, go on, and then something else come up. I say, how much one man can bear? Like literally, that's why I ask you, like, why you think, where you think it come from?
I'll show you how present all of this is. I got the text for this interview like yesterday.
Yeah, literal. Yeah.
Bro, I'm ready to give up to yesterday. You know?
Wow. Up to yesterday?
Like, I'm ready to give up to yesterday. Like, chewing the towel.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I'm ready for chewing the towel up to yesterday. I just lose my car last week, Thursday.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, no even want go into the details, but I just lose my car. Last week, Thursday, in a time when you don't know, you have back to school, I forward up your face, do a whole heap of things and just lose my car, bro. You see me?
I have kids.
I have a daughter.
Yeah.
You see? And you lose a car in another period there.
Yeah.
You know, I had 2,000 books print for sale and say, oh, this, you know, $2,000 per copy. Started in March, I do a school tour. You know, so the aim was going in school, sharing my story, you know, holding the gun, and, you know, then we finish high school, the CXCs and so forth. But then going into the first school, Oberlin High School, and seeing the needs and just seeing, you know, behavioral patterns and how bad it was Boys' Day, and actually gave away like 250 books that day. Remember the aim was,
you wanted to sell.
remember the aim was to share the story and sell some books in the schools and so forth. I start give away the book, then I give away 2,000 books between March to June.
Wow.
The book them I have to sell for balance myself. $2,000 per copy, so I give away $4 million worth of book. See, and people that ask me why, I think at first, you know, I have to check myself because the aim in the beginning was, I think the motive was wrong. My motive was, I want to share the story, but I really did want to sell some book.
Yeah. Money.
But then when I see the need now in the schools, I realize, say, God give me a story, bro. Him give me a story where it can impact the youth, them or the teacher, them can't reach. And I realize I do that because you have teachers that come up to me and say, yo, you see, them youth there, we stay and listen to you, we can't get them not even in a devotion. And at them same youth they text me at 12 o'clock in the night. I say, bro, I just don't read a book, brother, and I cry, brother, and you mentor me and so forth. And from that, I started my foundation, which is the Shell Save a Youth Foundation.
Okay.
Right, so I've given away, donated all of my books in schools.
Okay.
You know, both to students, parents, and teachers. I've gotten to date like 6 students who got expelled back in school. I was at Excelsior all day today. I have to big up Excelsior High School, you know, Mr. Bramfield, Mr. Tamlin. So I got 3 students who were expelled from previous schools to start Excelsior next week.
Okay.
Right. That's through my foundation. That's without sponsorship. You know, I use my rent money, I help students.
Wow.
You know, in April I remember I had my rent and so forth, and I had some students from Oberlin to assist another basic school who needed some, you know, assistance. You know, I was trying, you know, to source the funds for them. Can't get it, so I just give them my rent money.
Wow.
Still not pay the landlord for April rent.
But you know, when I read your book and I'm like, the you realize that you have a divine source to God.
Yeah, man.
Like you reach out, like if you mentioned, say you have like months of background, like $160,000 worth of background at one point.
Right. No, my woman landlord 140,000.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
bro. Remember say the book them did for balance up and we donate the book them, you see me? So yeah, man. I must say I don't regret it because I think who have the resources and can do it now do it.
Yeah.
Saying we see the needs in the school, bro. But I go in some school where you would sit down in a class with herring in front of the teacher. Them youth them I talk to. The youth them want to sit on the video where I fight up, put the youth on him foot them in him knee and kick him up. And them youth them I mentor in the schools. Right? And I use my gas, my own time, my money. If you do all of this from March to June. See, so like you have income coming in for the book, then I mean so I give you every book. When I come here today, my daughter book is and then I have one copy left, bro. See, I can't even reprint books right now for sale.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
And the thing is that, bro, like when you have a purpose,
you can't put a dollar value to it.
Cannot.
And the
thing is that once you are fulfilling that purpose, everything else I go forward with it.
Believe man, I know.
So even though the returns may not be immediate, as long as you have that mindset, say, oh, I'm doing this with a broader purpose in mind. Bro. I truly believe, say, yo, everything will forward to you. I can reach it.
And what is so beautiful about the book, you show where, you know, like the missteps that you've made where you've overcome it, you know, and as Nara said, like purpose can never really die and purpose cannot die. And I realized that, as you said, like for you to your foundation and you're connecting, like it's more than just like mentoring people, but actually being fruitful and getting the young men who seem to be so disenfranchised that they're forgotten. Your story where you say you're in a one gang, like you feel rejected by your parents, and most of what I always wonder, why so much people go in a gang? But that's the main reason why. You find love, you find camaraderie, you find a community where you're not finding at home.
Yeah, so
when you share these stories with the men, like the young boys, like it connects, so them get it, like them said, Jaja, like I'm going through the same thing. And this is my story too, like, oh, there's a way out
when
of
we
it.
reason with some of the youth them in the school, them or the teacher, them must say, yo, them write off and thing, bro.
Yeah.
When you listen to the story, them, some a whole heap of thing them a face in a them house.
Yeah.
When we have the physics in a high school, Newton have 3 laws of motion, but 2 of them you can bring in your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Newton say a body at rest will stay at rest until acted upon by an external force. See, I mean, say if you put the phone right aside, now move until you push it.
Yeah.
You get what I say? And him say for every action, people just say for every action there's a reaction, but him say for every action there's an opposite, but a very equal reaction. So whatever you are see happen in the schools, find the root cause. There's always a root cause. Nobody knows just get up and get problem. You get what I say? There's a root cause. The father them, the mother them, whoever go on in the house. That a cause the youth them for behave how them behave. But the teacher only say the bad behavior and the misconduct and so forth, right? And me understanding rejection and knowing where me I come from, I think God just put the mantle upon me, bro.
Were you going to kill the boy?
Yeah.
You was?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't mean do nothing, I don't even know the person. I just the youngest member in the gang at the time. And them say, yo, take that gun and go shoot that person.
Just so.
Yeah, bro. You see it.
And you were going to do it?
Yeah, bro. I'm going to tell you, say, that man show you, general say, that man to you, bro, I'm going to tell you this. As I tell you now, my forward, yo, I tell you about time, bro. When I try to get upon nightly fix, bro, I try to do it as Blaize. And then when you call me in a time when I can only be 100 folks. You see me, when you call me in one time when I can't come up here and talk nothing pretty, I go and pretty it up on them vibe, bro. Like my thing are like real, present.
Yeah.
You see me? My bright youth. Me a bright youth.
Yeah, Clarendon College.
My average in a GSAT was 94.
90, oh, you know what
You
I'm
see
saying?
it? Yeah. And
92.
a lot was being expected when we start 7th grade, bro. But all of the anger when I transition with from my stepmother thing and the whole of them vibe, them I carry it in a 7th grade and I saw my giant gang. When I giant gang come in and I killer in a body youth or go whole gun come in, I just no killer and them thing there. I just did want to fit in somewhere because I don't get that on my heart.
I know a lot of this is in the book, but just tell us and the people out there, how is it that you are initiated in a gang and in this gang that you are part of?
Yeah,
bro, at the time, I don't know if them still do it now, but in my time when I do GSAT, say your parents send you go summer school for the school that you pass for. Somebody at someone school and a youth walk up to me and say, "Me forgive me lunch money." So me I say, "Oh, cool." And you don't know, I see my maga charge it, take my lunch money, bro. Take it out of my pocket and puff my chest. Them time I don't have the weight to me, I'm still now no weight. So you know, so I puff chest them time, they're rough, bro.
Yeah.
I say, alright.
Chest
cool.
probably are sinking.
I tell her, bro, I say, alright. So you know, I just buy a knife in the evening. One of them like a 3-star knife that we just press it and it flick out and just go back to school the next day, man, and just push 79. Yeah, man. Yeah, cause here I realize that here I see if me take the puff chest and start September, me I start as the youth to get the puff chest. But if I start as the youth to stop the 9th grade youth.
Yeah.
That was your mindset at the time.
Yeah, them time they come. Nah, go through with high school that way, bro. Me not take bully none at all.
Home.
Yeah, me not take that bully something there.
Yeah.
Me not do good with
Cause
that.
you took it at home.
Yeah,
as you mentioned in the book,
and it's like me just, bro, me they have so much anger at the time, bro. Me I say, yo, so you know, you have a gang in high school where here we go on and the man them just come up to me and say, yo, just roll with me. You see me? A different gang and thing, and I say, cool. I roll with them, say, you know, so you're dead, so you have your bucket and rain, you know, so nobody not too can, yeah man, nobody not too can ramp with me, bro. I not got no class. If you get the high average in a GSAT, bro, my highest grade in a 7th grade at 29. I not got no class.
Wow. So that gang in the school, was it that it stemmed from outside the school or it start within the school?
The gang, a school gang, man.
Okay.
But like the two leader them, two youth that they live in a like 2 body area, them have access to everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, them are more badness than student.
So the age range are youth in our game?
So I was the only 7th grade. So it was between 9th grade to 11th grade.
Okay.
In the gang. You see me? And them bright too, you know? Yeah, man, but the man, them have everything, man. When me tell you,
so then it's like an outside gang, so it's be like the community gang, just like feed them. Feed them with the guns and then bring it in the school. Yeah. So like them are.
So the leaders in the gang would be like a part of them community gang. Something like that. Yeah,
so like them are lieutenant in the school. Well,
yeah, man. Homemade gun, everything, bro. You see me? Everything you can think about, it did. Them time there, you see it. Yeah,
so when you're in there, so the 2 leaders in the gang, you say from the same community center, you were part of the same gang. So was it a rival gang in the school?
What?
Okay.
Bro. Yeah,
for the said type of
brother.
Links and said type
yeah, so imagine when the war they are going, bro. Yeah, man, you have a rough, man. A rough, brother, like, brother. A survival. Me I tell you some I could go class, man, cause it's like to one time a rivalry stay, you have to deal with a year gang there. You can't go no class cause anybody that next gang they catch one half a problem. I remember saying me a young little youth. So me have to just make sure I stay away. Bigger youth them there, you see me? When them all left school, me have to leave school if they not go, you see me? Yeah.
So you say when it's almost like God is you're still in a church, right?
Alright.
Yeah, because
me just start go back to church, bro. Let's see.
No, reason why I mention that is because I see there's some divinity in you because because them put it in your hand. You right, so them put the gun in your hand and you say did I go shoot them, but it's by some chance, by grace of God, somebody catch wind of it and the police come, so that they were rounding up the boys. So you were
and me not get catch.
You not get catch as you mentioned.
4 weeks me could go to school, man.
Right.
After just hide in our mango tree, man. You see it.
Willan, you were in the mango tree the entire 4 weeks?
What? My father a madman in a brother. I can't make you know what I go on. So I just like mango tree they like just left out our house, go up in the mango tree, wait till him gone and come back down, go in our house. I know so him reach home like 6:30, 79 night. I do it good for like 3.5 weeks, man. And one day I don't know what go on, but my uncle just spot me in this tree, bro. And the man called my father, charge come home the evening and yo Angie come here. Not even come here, like him not do it none of body. Come in and you good? Yeah man, how was school? Yeah, I see a book and you know, say I have to have something for sure, say I go to school today. Charge I go through the book then, brother, and realize so nothing now go on. But my uncle don't tell him same see me in the tree. Brother, one whole night me I get licked from a G.
Wow.
One whole night me I tell him my father them they lick for him lick your first and then I ask the question them after. And I know look a soft beat me I tell her, bro. Them one day God give him a skill. You know?
Well,
Yeah.
it was
I don't
very
want
much
to
Bless.
laugh.
Yeah, man, him bless.
I don't want to laugh.
Yo,
Your
my-
father got a skill in
Yo,
eating.
that was his
my
divine
father
purpose.
He got anoint him for beat, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, man, them man, they skill pon it. If nothing else you can do in your life, yeah, man, just put a belt in a G and man, rough.
Well, I say, man, I do some style with it too.
Bro,
right?
listen, man, them man, they have a different type of belt, man. Them man, they are liquid a belt and feel like that belt. Yo, this now, and they must send you for your belt, you know, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
of course.
yes.
Bro, I
That's
see my father and my sister, they are Wilmers. And I don't know where she do the man. Remember, a client and the man live. And the man just tell Kajay, say, Achana, make sure, say, may I reach home next time, make sure, say, when I reach home, I see a town Kajay there, you know. It's big 5th farmer, you know, or 6th farmer, you know. I don't know what she do, and Kajay have to left town, go a client and know, say, a lick she get, you know. And me always, I said to myself, say, you have to come beat me a town, bro. Me nah do it, me nah take no bus. I know, say, you see me? Yeah, man, me nah go on no bus, brother. I know, imagine you sit down in a bus at a left town, go clearing and no, say,
But you do say once you don't go, that I go further the beat, that the future once him see and
the
hold.
show me in the evening and heal her and everything, you know, bro. You know when the man start beat Kajay?
When she
12 o'clock in the night when we are sleeping, you know, bro. She gets some lick, me G. Them on the skill, man.
You
That,
father
and that
is a
psychological. Yeah, cause that's psychological too, isn't it? When everybody nice and easy and asleep and
Yeah, man.
him want to like rig it like
make
this,
it clear. I don't know abuse thing, man. You know, grow up for respect it still. You see it? Yeah,
That's
man.
abuse. It's abuse.
No,
Well, Wally Power got your abuse,
but
but
man,
Yeah.
my father thing I never had an abuse thing. Me I tell you straight, man. I just he's a strict, you know, he's a disciplinarian, bro. Me I tell you, I know them man they not beat if he kill you, bro. Him just kill with it, but I know no abuse, man. Me I tell you, man. I'm a general. Like he's a man where no, you can say that to the day and age, you know, we say real abuse and thing. But them time they we don't even for abuse, we don't know them time.
They forget lick, you know, if them forget lick, it's just about that balance. You know, you don't want to go over a certain boundary.
Me not
Whereas
thinking,
that,
me not thinking
you know,
No, but you
yeah.
see,
Leave
but
a wheel
in
on
your
them,
case,
Yeah.
you said that because you were getting mistreated at home.
But I know like the beat now mistreat. I know that I know
Is it
beat,
more the
man.
emotional
Yeah,
rejection
emotional,
from your stepmother
yeah.
more so where
man.
you went to
But
the...
like, bro, me never have a birthday cake and them thing there, bro. Like,
Yeah, because you mentioned that your brother
Yeah,
is
for
the day
years.
after you.
Yeah,
and
imagine.
then your parents' anniversary, your stepmother and your
no, so yeah, them for
mother
the pan theme birthday.
Right.
You see me?
So it's like you've never got to celebrate your birthday.
it follow me in a life, you know. That thing, the whole thing, they follow me in a life,
That's
you know.
trauma.
Meaning like, me not get people always broke on my birthday upon January 6th. Any woman me there with, anybody at all just
Because
broke
it's after
January 6th, bro.
Christmas.
No, but me I sure say the whole thing there from my youth.
Yeah.
It follow me up, bro. For
It's like
years,
I
me stay
appreciate
so
how them
it
people
stress
don't
me
love
out,
me, them
brother.
alive, man.
Yeah, man, it stressed me out, bro. I remember I first 6 day in a new year.
Yeah.
And then you say, alright, you know, you have to go make everybody else birthday, bro. It's like, I mean, I tell you, say, me I show you, bro, when me look back on it, we as men, we have to learn to talk, bro. We have to talk about the thing them, because it will become chronic and start affect everybody around we. It not just affect we, it will affect how we relate to your woman, or you relate to your youth, or you relate to your friends. Because I never trust people, bro. I never smiley, or I'm very antisocial one at a time. Like, I never know how to talk to people. I always feel inferior when I'm there around, you know, anybody at all. You know,
Yeah.
them things that affect me in a whole heap of ways.
I take
I
some
can't
great.
sleep unless I turn off the light them to this day.
Wow.
So that-
Yeah, every light I off. I don't like kitchen, bro. I don't cook. I don't go in no kitchen.
Can you say that
Yeah, me
your
have to
mom,
cook,
your
bro. Like, I
stepmom
want
made
to,
sure
bro.
you
Me
have
have
to
to
cook for
cook and
everybody?
bro, me don't want to go in no kitchen. Nothing at all. Me don't have to do. Nah, do it, bro.
But I said it takes a great level of emotional intelligence to even see them thing and recognize it now for what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still need help still. I see
Of
it.
course.
Yeah, I still need my sister. I still need help. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? My daughter like the best thing, bro. Like,
Yeah, let's move into that because you end up had to leave Clarendon College and go to Excelsior.
yeah.
And when you went to Excelsior, you never get in a gang. You weren't in any gang.
Music,
but
just
music was
music,
where you
my therapy.
found like your passion
Yeah,
and
man.
your love for it.
Actually, start right for artists from grade 9.
From
grade
grade right,
9,
because you say
yeah.
you were going to studio and everything, and you talk about that too. That was an issue and a friction with your mom. Like she really wasn't down with it, but she came on board after you write a song for her, and you
Yeah.
know she's like, all right, cool, I support your journey. But it's like but badness always seem to follow you, especially because especially when you went back, you know, you got the studio sessions and you started out with Moby and then you end up with another one. Me not ask you who. When we read it,
don't ask me.
I said, I'm not even gonna ask you who it is because you said leaving was an issue too because them say, well, you know too much. So it's like you realize why badness, you did always question that to like, why you always end up in a
my always just always attract, like, I don't know, bro, it's like, I want attract badness, bro, for some reason, you see it, and, alright, but I question it at one point, but then I realize, just a journey. So when you understand your purpose, you understand why God makes certain things happen to you. You see, like the book could write without the story. You know? The only book without a story are the book where you're supposed to write the story. You know?
No, okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the blank book. So it's like, I did have to go through for the people who God want me to connect with and for help. But they just have to walk certain road.
Yeah, because you realize the producer like put a gun in a hand. So it's almost like
first song my voice for man stay song. Putting on my hand, bro.
Yeah.
But like as a reward.
Yeah, bro. Like every performance me I go do the car strap.
Man. I say wanted man.
This is almost damn near tired conversation we've had on the platform about how music and crime is intertwined. But from your perspective, can you really detail how much so that is for you, or how much so that was for you?
To what you can, because I know it's still a touchy topic.
Put it this way, bro. If you're not, I think it not even depends on the type of music, bro. Music just come with a lot of influence, and I think if you're not strong, you got always fall in some trap, bro. Right? Everybody feel like they need protection, and you know, we can say all of this. You cannot sing the best song, bro. A reggae song, any song you want to sing, man, to make people feel good about them. And you have be a wanted people around the same way. Why? Is because sometimes the community where you come from, see, sometimes a man just feel like, say, if you know, want to go to show there alone, or you know, people are going to take step by you and them little thing they say, you want to have two little ray around you, if you know what I say, you see me? Yeah. So I think whether people want to say yes or no publicly, yo, it go on in and sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
See it? Enough people now go admit it and them thing there, bro. But when you really, if you have to do a real check, maybe 90% everybody rate have somebody around them.
Yeah.
You see me?
No.
Put it that way. For me, it was everybody in my crew at the time, bro, did want it. You see me? And then Rurs, me born January 6th, Cartel born January 7th, and then we are lyricists. So them want Cartel just get locked up. Them want to go market me now as the new Cartel. So it's like me have to take on.
When you say them, who you mean?
The
management,
record label at the
I
time.
just want to be clear.
Yeah.
We not know.
Yeah.
No. I was like,
Yeah, you see, them want to market me as the new Cartel.
Wait, let Javi's coming in.
Wow, Javi. Oh, go on. Jump in.
Yeah, man. So at the time, them want to market me like the new Cartel. So it's like everything, bro, what we are do, they must say, you know, it's like Cartel have the entourage, you have to go have the entourage to and them thing there, bro. Then I find say everywhere me I go all one school go perform, bro, and find say you have be a wanted man in the car and the car strap. And I just at school me I go perform, bro. You get what me I say? Them little thing there. And then there was a particular night, before my daughter born, there's a particular night when charge them and say, they want to carry me upon the ends. You see it and I say, cool. Part of me I say, don't go. Part of me I say, no, just go and go. And bro, you have over 100 odd gun round me that night there. I remember I sit down to myself and I say, bro,
Suppose some family.
what
Right
if a shootout go on? What if police raid that place? Like, what you do you some G? And I tell myself, say, yo, you know, I don't want this, bro.
Was that the first time you started the question, you said?
Yeah, bro. 2014, I get married. You see it? Get
By
married.
the way, your wife, I don't know her. But when me read the book, me I said, Jaja, that girl deserve everything good.
Chang.
Her wrong. But continue,
Yeah, I share something to still. But
Yeah.
2014, we get married and I decide say, 3 months after I get married, I just say, I walk away from this. Dancehall are the only thing I know at the time. I never work a 9 to 5. I don't know where I write song for artists and them thing there. And I walk away, bro. Walk away and the man them stay and say they want to kill me. Remember I tell the woman, and I know I walk away because my wife pregnant. I have 2 big songs at the time. And it's like when I get married, I don't know
songs that you wrote?
Yeah.
No, for me.
Okay.
Heavily rotated.
Oh,
bro. Like heavily rotated to one. You see it, and every media platform I find my bro that I went with them movies. But then I get married and it come like say woman I find you more after I get married than before. When she my girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like me I lose myself and she stressed out, and one day with them I'll be for a week and I fall out back, and she said to me she want to go to a lady for prayer. I said me just go for like moral support. Me just want to go burn back and split after that prayer, but me go. And just there and me see the stress on her, me see how she stressed, she pregnant, and I say shit this be there. You see me bro, like from the first spliff, from the first little TV. You know what I mean? I say, God, you know me, I turn around to her, I have locks on them thing, I turn around to her and say, watch, I could just go serve God. As I remember, say, I just go go support this girl and this prayer thing, bro. I go I have a show in the night, just come from Mobile. Sunday when I wake up and tell G, say, yo, I'm done. Man, say, brother, I just come from Mobile yesterday. I was going between last night to the bro. You see it? But remember, I look on the lady and I say, watch, you see my life. I know my life, you can just get up and go serve, go serve God in my life. You see me? And she said, just trust God, man. And bro, I call management and say, no, say, done with this, I go in the church. Man, hang up the phone him, the day of foreign. You see me? And two toes, a hombre call me. If I get that call there, I say, alright. Man put out a hit, bro. I had God have have me in a hiding for a couple months. Remember, so I have a wife pregnant, bro. At the time, she 5 months pregnant, and God have to stay and send me go to one place, bro. Go hide in a house. I can't go out the door. I can't do nothing, bro. With a pregnant woman. You see me? Whole heap of sugar in her hand. You see me? Whole heap of thing, my general, you see it. Because
that's what I say, you became homeless. Like you're in hiding, like things were.
Before my daughter born, bro, them tell me say I 3 pounds she weigh in her belly. Me never know so ultrasound could I tell weight and things still. But me look, when I said to God, man, I say, watch bro. Me a Blaize and alright, and decide to me a survey and I feel like hide from people, bro. People want to kill me, and I say, me no want no 3 pound pitney in my general, 8 pound and up. And my daughter born, that was like 3 weeks before. And my daughter born now here 8 pound 6 ounces.
Yeah.
And the first time I stay so and say, alright, they come like that hombre and say prayer for real. You know what I mean?
But then, let's move into that, because you talk about that, like, after a while she was fine. And then she, she almost like her face got disfigured. So she had, them say the condition of Bell's palsy. But you said something about the preacher. I mentioned your mother, and I said she work witchcraft. So I'm like, was that true? That
true, man. I tell her say,
your mother?
No, man, I'm a young Christian, bro. I know I grew up and see my mother in a church, bro. You know what it is to stand up in a church and hear, and the pastor tell me say, God say, your mother.
Yeah.
And that, bro, a 2 year that make me and my mother not talking, bro. 2 years up to now, I feel like I know something more she get over, you see?
Yeah.
But me I just this naive young youth I go in a church, so it's like, you know what I mean? They call me see what happened to my daughter and me angry, so forgot here say your mother. A whole heap of thing, bro. A whole heap I got you,
Because that's what I'm saying, maybe because the stress, when I was reading it, I'm like, it has to be the stress that your wife was undergoing.
Oh, me never know nothing about that at the time, but them say for a 3 month old have that, that like them never see that in a Jamaica, you see me? So me just get the word and him said, tell your mother say God said this, and me tell my mother like a big idiot. Bro, a 2 year, bro, that mash up me and my mother relationship. My mother was my best friend. Now I say we balance now, but it see that close best friend energy that we did have.
So you never did you talk to her about it? I was wondering, like, have you had that full conversation and say, yo, them did said this and blah blah blah, or just kind of breeze past it and say, make we get over it?
Yeah, so I lock up, I get lock up, and my mother here, so I get lock up, and I saw we end up talk about.
I read that,
and I even like we talk about it. I just you don't
that's
know
what
your ear say.
Eventually, was there ever a conversation?
No, I think we don't win a culture that way. You see, my mother another person that are expressive, emotional. I love you person. And me, I just not So I don't think, but I know say it affect her.
But that is it too, because I was thinking that maybe that was the intimacy and the closeness that you guys had. Maybe a full conversation would have, and when they can cry it out, laugh it out, and hug it out, and get back to that. You know, maybe just to say, openly say, I forgive you, and talk about it. Because, you know,
I'm still home to that, man. I take that into consideration. But it affect a lot of things. People write me, family members will hear about it, and you know them people when I foreign could help you with $100 and anything. Then nobody now send $100 because of that time. You know them vibe. So up to this day, something will still beat me, bro. You see it. So that was part of the reason we did push out a church on any time to one.
And your church life too has been shit.
Yo, nah, man, I'm not joking, man.
You talk about where you know you found like you the spiritual home, like them are taking and say, yeah, man, it's not about the money, it's the spiritual growth, and then
them time them just get the Island Eyewear commercial in it. If you know that commercial, the
Island Eyewear.
I made that in it. Yeah, man. And go someone, bro. I don't see $1 out of that, man. So everything in a church.
Really?
I swear. Hey, when me get the commercial, the pastor stays and say, yo, me them time we just transition back with my mother. Just left back Monday and fall back at town and live with my mother and thing, bro. And Charlie called me and say, yo, the church is there from our area. So it down on the flats. And we did there up on the hill up Golden Spring side. He must say, yo, far down on the hill. Cause closer to church. And really, I say, yo, remember, I don't have work and things, so I don't go. He say 16 grand a month, but I don't have the rent and thing, bro. So move in, cause it's closer to church and about the rent and rent. I say, cool, move in. Daddy and thing, bro, one day my wife, she's a pastor too, link me, bro, and say, yo, I want the rent. My mother, they take out a fridge and a stove for it, you know, from Lucky Dollar. And the fridge and the stove, me have to take and carry go pan to pay them rent, you know. And still end up have to pay Lucky Dollar 2 years.
Wow. For things
when I have, you know.
Yeah.
Cause you have to pay for it, you see me? Yeah, man, I got you with that, man, like.
Yeah.
And that did.
So, I mean, to that, I was even wondering to like, how did that ever waive your
belief in a God and a God do me nothing?
So it never did.
It pushed me. It made me stop going to church. No, it made me stop going to church, but not, you know, made me stop believing in God. Because a lot of them things.
Really, at that point, even when you see all the abuse that you had to go through with it.
God not do me nothing. At the pastor. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I stop going to church on it. I feel me hard, I start smoke back on them thing, man. I say, yo, I'm done with this. You see me? So, yo, dance all me, I go back and think, bro. Cause I don't know, it's like when I go book up on in a church, bro. I never book that up in a music, in a dance hall. You see it? I swear. Like, I go through some things, brother, way. Yo,
a church? Oh, yeah,
listen, man.
Church.
but
cause the thing what happens is that the place where you're supposed to find asylum
and refuge,
and that's when the devil found in and start, you know.
But here I go and do
corrupt.
You see a lot of them things, cause a lot of discussion too, where you know people have nowadays about church. You have to understand, say like the devil coming in, bro.
Yes.
You see, so you are pre the pastor and say the pastor wicked and this and that and yo be a hypocrite there in a church. A woman now go down this, bro. But let me show you this, bro. You see people where say them now go church cause hypocrite there. Hypocrite there at your yard, hypocrite there at your workplace. Hypocrite, you're hypocrite, me a hypocrite at some point in life. Why do you think hypocrites aren't supposed to be in church though? And a puss and dog at church in a human being. Anyway, human being there.
The thing is that with that situation is that with enough people, they go to church in mind to escape them place there where there no hypocrite there. So it's like them go there for have peace, and man's like, like God, I go here for safe haven, for asylum, and hypocrite there, so too.
Worse.
So what exactly? So it's like it hit them even harder there, to some people.
But here I go and know, go to church for God.
True.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
You think that? So you really think that the church have a place in modern society?
I mean, man, if the church, no, they both, man. All right.
But
right now,
most church per square mile, and our primate.
Okay,
is
but without the church, if 1,900 people dead in Jamaica for a year, without the church, me I tell you say that I got triple.
You think?
Me I tell you, brother.
No, I know personal stories at church.
Can I tell you this?
Taking guns out of
well, no, not even that. Alright, you know, sir, not even the church. You didn't know, say, yeah, we have more church per square mile, but you know, sir, the reverence, because even the gunman them in Jamaica fear God. May I tell you that a lot of people who say the foolishness out, they still have some level of fear
Of reverence,
for God
yeah.
and reverence for God. And I think that is what really not make the crime rate escalate. As much as them said bad, but guess what go on? You still have some gunman when now go in a church go shoot people.
Okay.
So what to them gunman there?
Okay.
You get what me I say? What if every gunman did so ungodly with them? If them go in every church go shoot somebody, you have some gunman when now go near no church.
The irony is
No,
that
it's true.
someone them used to like my grandmother used to be a teacher and she'd take where the blue Bible, the
Look,
New
yeah.
Testament
them
Bible
have
with
in
the
the pocket
Proverbs
them.
and Psalm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? But from when she hearing her talk about it and she asked them, is like, them I use that for protection. And I'm like, but then don't kill people.
People that see when people that read my book and see when I go through in a church and ask me why.
Yeah.
Alright. When I start that school thing in March, I was actually going back out as a dancer artist.
Yeah.
Just connect back with some of them people and
Like producers and
no my
back
voice my
guys.
song them, I pay for voice my song them and so me I go out now and
Okay.
have my team, assemble a little team and you know, so we are gonna do the road and the team of me assemble have couple of them people there. The people them yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you see me? And the first thing them said to me, yo, I forgot buy 2 strap.
First thing.
First thing. I forgot. You see me?
trying to run from that.
Well, I know, but me I show you something now. You know what God use if you take me out of that, the school tour when I say me I start. The first school when I go over in high school and it was boys day and me see the impact when I have on the youth
That's
them.
been the question why we up on my mind. Like how you get out, how you sabotage.
Yo,
I
bro.
wanted to
How
ask
you-
you.
like even
Blood in, blood out.
even with the hit out pan you, how you did for escape the whole situation?
Yeah.
Alright, you know say bro that me I show you say some people go church like as a ritual, bro. Like me as a youth, me I put God to a test, bro. You see me? Like me nah deprive myself of everything what they in a world, my G. If you say me I go serve somebody who can't protect me, my general. You know what I mean? They like, so you will get up and go church Sunday because church will go up on a Sunday, bro. You see, if me tell myself so me I go deprive myself as imperfect as me be, if serve God, you responsible for my protection, bro.
And that's what you're telling
Yeah,
him.
I'm telling brother.
You're right, like you talk to God like,
Yeah, me nah go up and me nah
yo,
go pray
bro.
to you like me I tell you straight, my general, watch on me G. you call me for sitting, me I deprive myself. Yeah, me still have my little flaw them and we I work on them. But watch I go on. Yes, I fear you. You never tell me afraid of nobody. Yes, I fear you. You see me? You responsible for protect me. First, you know, say the umbrella did want to kill me. The first gospel concert me go do at the time, cause where I go out as a gospel artist was the same place where him come from. And the night when me go there, me I see all the van. You see me? I'm not afraid, brother. Cause me I say here, no. You have me, no. You see me? God kill people too, you know, bro.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So here, no, if you want to kill me and me I serve God, God can't kill you, you know. Yeah, me nah walk with no fear, brother. Big man thing. I don't, it's so in a way, me just me nah go, if me I go serve God and walk with fear, might as well me go do what me thing in the world, bro.
So you went out and did the performance.
Yeah, man, cause I'm
No
go back on my yard.
incident.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You have to give me a testimony. If you make them kill me, there's no testimony for give you glory, you know.
Exactly.
You get what me I say?
Yeah.
You have to put God to a test.
I wanna cry.
Have to put God to a test, bro. And I just that's my thing. Them, I nah do no ritual God church type of vibe, bro. Me is a imperfect you, bro. Me not me flawed like every human being on earth. Me just start go back to church one day. Zin? So me can tell you straight up, so me still a smoke. Me just start go back to church like a couple of weeks ago, bro. Cause we are go to church, bro, and me use all $1 million, my last $1 million pay down church rent and be a thing and get put out and them thing. Bro, I only me go through, my G.
Well.
And when me I get kicked out, it's same pastor. When me pay off the church rent, have a empty house. And when me I tell G, so me I get put out, him say, yo, give me a month in a house. Him say, yo, I forgot pray about it. Yeah, bro. Last year, me lose everything, man. Me lose my house. Me get put out, me get singer course take what my furniture them, get back some from singer take what my furniture them. Me have a job or me I get 120,000 every 2 weeks, bro. And every fortnight me I pay down this church rent, you know, bro.
So what was your responsibility?
It wasn't a responsibility. It was just me understanding. It was just me saying to myself, so God,
Yeah,
me see the
side
spot.
to God.
Yeah, me never do it for no pastor. You know? Me no want nobody feel like say, me never do it for no pastor. Me just say to God, say, watch, me no want, if you can help the church, I'll not do it. Cause then at some point me I gonna need something and then me no want God say why you never help the church and trust me. So yeah, me do it. You can't say maybe wisdom never apply or whatever anybody want to say, but yeah, me do it. See? So every fortnight me get paid, me I pay down the church rent. I lose my work in January last year. Them time the way I pay down the church rent, bro. If I fly pitch for me, you know everybody I pray. When me lose my work, nobody not to see her again. You see it? Lose my work, bro. Sick course, step back furniture. Get back some from singer cause we are expect to get back our work, you see it? No get back no work. So June 28 last year, singer take back them furniture. June 29, the landlord kick we out. And the 1st of August, me lose my car. Last year, me I tell you about. You see me?
So it's been 2 years in a row where you lose a car?
Yeah, that car, you know. Yeah, that one, yeah.
Cause I'm losing car just last week.
Last year, and I lose one this year. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You started out telling us you lose your car. So
Yeah, I lose one last year, man.
Yeah, well, I read that, but they said this.
Lose this.
They said what day?
Because how you end it is that you were telling us there was some sort of restoration happening where you were finding back, you were getting back on track, especially with the
restoration, bro. When this right, no restoration at the end of the book, yeah, man. When you feel that restoration, there, here say you pay down the landlord. Remember you pay the landlord and rent or due back again.
Yeah.
No, I don't think restoration there in another book, yeah. Perseverance. My book no speak of restoration, man. My book of perseverance. It shows me never stop fight.
Yeah.
That's what the book all about. You see it? Perseverance.
No,
Man
well,
too soft now, bro.
when I said restoration, I meant like
No,
you
never.
were getting back on track.
No, man. Choose Life was big. Choose Life deal with suicidal counseling, bro. So if me
you're with that's the church that you're with?
No, I just meet them because suicidal counseling was needed.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So why is he on the back of it?
I just give them cause here I go on.
They donated some money to printing the book.
Print the book. I'm just cause I never have the money to do it. I say I give them a page so everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, smart. Me never have the money for do this.
They helped you though with the Choose Life. They helped you.
Well, them print the book and say you could have sell them.
Outside of that, was there intervention? Yeah.
Bro, I think my opinion, the counselor when they get, when I think him they understand shit. You see it? Yeah, I see it. My thing, bro, you have to know pain for address pain, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't come sit down and reason with me about what me I got through if you not got through it. Straight up, you see me? Yeah, who feels it knows it, bro.
What I want to know is, did you say you got into church and you're currently just what they start back. I want to know if you ever got into the dark side of protection, because that is a thing.
No, God, I'm too exposed to God for that.
The rings and the candles.
I'm too exposed to God for that. You know, hear me? I say, bro, God, I think them straight from your youth to this day, brother. God have him hand for me from your youth to know, bro. None of them things. You can't you can't come around me with none of them shit, bro. Like I don't believe in them things. You see it? Yeah. Them scamming bullshit and all of them things where I go on there now, bro. Me not believe in nothing to do with this. I say that straight and bold too. You see me? Yeah.
When you talk to kids, what's the thing that you go to? What's your go-to for them to, like, possibly one and few of them that may be in gangs? What's your go-to to talk to them about for make them not continue upon that part there?
And that's answer, bro, a two-way end. You know, you get locked up or you go dead. And not everybody are going to get the opportunity to live like me. You see me? Yeah, and then even so, if you do live jail, na nice, bro. You see it? Yeah, then I sell with 8 or 9 umbre, bro, and I want liquor sell and them thing that in a nice freedom better, you see me?
But then some would say like how you can't say freedom or like you get up, how can we revert course? Because I'm already on that path, and as you mentioned, it's blood in, blood out, hit on you know too much.
Just stop. Just as well you start, bro. If you start a race and you want to complete it, you know just stop in and make like chat me G. Nobody now tell us if you cross the line. Just stop. Just stop.
It sounds easy.
Easy, man.
But remember, you did have to go in hiding for some time, and we even want to know.
Yeah, but you talk about school youth now. So we not try to reach out to the adult. Yeah, my journey is not for going in a community, go talk to no big man and tell themselves stop put for no fire and a gun in. me I talk to the youth them. You get what me I say? So the youth them no reach this, so. You get what me I say? The youth them in the school them know, them just a get school problem.
Okay.
Gang in a school.
But you had gang affiliation problem when you were in Clarendon College.
School,
so.
which was limited and restricted to the school.
Okay.
You get what me I say?
So you never did that go out?
No, after we left high school, we exposed to whatever. So if you make them leave high school and go get exposed to that, you curve it from now.
Okay.
So my thing is just working with the youths. So if I start work with a youth in a 8th grade, I go work with him right up to 5th form.
Yeah.
You see me, Dan? That's my journey.
Personally.
Me I drive go youth yard and left. Me I left youth yard at 12 o'clock in the night, you know. Sit down and reason with them and them father and them pit. You see me? That me I do. With no sponsorship, with my gas. Sometimes I'll gaslight. But then me I go home, no food, no nothing, bro. Me there at school I talk to how much youth, bro. And me see lunchtime come and the whole of them gonna buy lunch and me even have $100 for buy a water, bro. You see me? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I understand the mantle. I understand and I just tell myself something I gotta do it, bro. It name Shell Save a Youth Foundation, bro. One youth at a time. I not try to save no big man. Them youth are where I go for.
Was there ever a situation where you had to intervene, like with gangs, with the youth them?
Bro, me there one primary school. Primary school. Attack. Speak to the youth them boys there. And the teacher them make me know say the grade 5 and grade 6 them heavy in a scamming. Heavy and have gang in the school. Serious thing. Real. And at first me feel like a joke, but then when the principal comes show me say yo a real thing. Real thing.
Primary school children.
Yeah man, I make money to man, you see it. And just as me did there reason with them and thing, bro. Be a fight start and the teacher them a run from the primary school and me have to stay so brother. You see me? Grab up youth and them thing them man, you see it? Yeah.
So what them did that fight over?
I don't know. But
Read book?
I don't know, but me I show you how serious it is in the schools, bro. So me going into a school, bro, is not alright. What me see in the school them now, I don't want my sister or my female cousin, my daughter, or no woman I know I go turn the teacher. Cause then you could have to go kill some people, bro. Them youth are not no respect.
Yes.
When me I go to school, we are fight and you do your thing them, but no man disrespect no teacher. Them youth are now, the teacher them afraid of them.
I mean, just like I say, it's almost like we've been seeing an increase
Listen, brother,
in
man.
teacher and student
man,
warfare.
So when me show them say evil like the youth them when me get in a excess and I make them know, bro. For me can further excess and get in a excess, bro. I never disrespect a teacher. The person who was the principal at excess I know was just a teacher. See? When me I go, I'm a principal now, Mr. Bramfield. What if me did disrespect him? I could go down there and try to get nobody pick me in excess, bro. You get what me I say? So you might feel like saying you need a teacher now or you can disrespect now until you need a recommendation there. Until you have one little nephew or one little youth where you want to get in one school. You know what I mean there? Yeah, so we show them the importance of respect, bro. It might not be, see the importance presently, but you sit down the road, you gotta realize.
And it shouldn't just be for teachers, it should be for everyone. Like just basic common decency and courtesy, like that is standard, should be standard for everybody.
And I tell the youth them to again, bro. So you see, if you are gonna get trouble, bro, just be the most respectful troublemaker in the school. You know what I mean?
That was my style.
Yeah, be the most. Be like the most respectful troublemaker. Bro. Be that you the way as much as you get trouble, you're so respectful. We have two teachers where I say, yo, Jano, bro. Not kick him. You know what I mean?
I was charming with my disrespect.
Yeah, brother.
I still your work.
I tried.
Yeah,
man. So I think that is it, bro. You see, because in a time like this now, Sundays are regular day for them youth, bro. When me I grew up, Sunday I go to church. Yeah, you know what I mean? My mother, brother, like you have to go to church and you have to sit down up in front of the church and you have to get up and clap and them thing there, bro. She have business. Until I left our house, you have to go to church. So when me the excess and me are the big artists and this and that. Me have to go church, bro.
Sunday.
Them youth are now, them not have that. Because them parents are now go to church.
No.
And them now send the youth them go
But
church.
just like I ask you, what make you think that they've become more disrespectful towards the teachers? No idea you.
Because the fear of God in them. Them not grow up understanding the importance of reverence and respect. You get what me say? You grow up and say mother said a dirty father there and father said a dirty mother there. You grow up in that culture they know. So there's no body for guide them youth. You understand what I say? Which is why I'm not too like as much as you that tell me say that youth there a problem, me I go to him.
Yeah.
Because I understand say there's nobody I guide him. You understand me? I say, well, me I grow up, bro, me have a very strict father, my mother strict. Zin, me
Your
never
stepmother
hear,
strict.
me never hear my mother disrespect my father, bro. I say my mother and my father live so good. Up to this day, me I tell you, up to last week, me I say, yo, bro, you wonder how them people are left. In a real life, never hear none of them disrespect none of them. Zin, so it easy for me. But them youth are where your father tell you, hear them do know. Them a tell them have the youth in the middle. The mother tell the youth in the left ear, in the right ear, say your father this and father that. And when him go link him father use the left ears and tell him say your mother this and your mother that. This youth is a confused youth. So him go to school and just box up two little youth now. And tell the teacher say, you go in because you go there come like call me see your mother with my father at all. And him see a male teacher them and say you come like call my father with my mother at all.
No love
And
for
them
the
thing they are
home.
going, bro. You see me? So the root cause, so you look on the problem where you would get, but at the home situation them.
Right.
And that's why I'm not right off no youth, bro.
Because the reality of the situation is, say, yo, as much as you don't want to give up hope on people, some of the time, like, you have to with the elderly or with the older folks, because like them too far gone.
No,
with the
me
youth,
nah
them
make
like,
sense.
there's always that chance for some remedy.
Me not go in a
Happen.
community and talk to nobody, bro. Me not swear. That's what I can tell you straight. Me no intend or plan for use my resources or my time for going on it on a Tivoli and some place go
Like
reason.
you're able to intervene before it get too far.
No,
down with some of
man,
them
me we
youth,
go talk to your son over
Yeah.
in school, but me no need to come talk to you. You see me? You should have known say you not to do that. You see me?
Yeah.
But like how you know how you do it, bro, I'm go try save your son from come do the same thing.
Yeah.
Me I the youth them I try save.
Them need talking to, you know. I think some of the
Yeah, but
parents-
somebody else. I know me God give that one day. You have to pick your battles. You see me?
And sometimes it's a cyclical thing
Pick your
because
battles. Yeah.
you see me, for them parents do it to them, I do it to them parents. It's like it's a cycle. But as you say, your
Dexter have
purpose.
still live down and see if you know. Yeah, why Dexter can't research see if you. And why the next artist that was still living off why Dexter live a see if you, Josh live a Grand Spain. You dig what me I say? At them if you talk to the hombre them and allow me for going in school them, bro. The artists them with the influence them was still in a community them where you tell the youth them for the bullshit. I only if you talk to the youth them in a big people them in a community, bro.
True.
And use phone resources to help them. You see me? But you see you only not do it, bro. Me not take up that battle, bro.
Yeah, you alone can do.
I want to me alone I drive going to school them in a brother.
Yeah.
Me not on a team I work with I do this in a bro. One little phone I go so I put up my little thing them in a bro. I that little phone and more time all a student I hold my phone. A video too little thing. You know them vibe there? Yeah, bro. Me alone I go.
Because as much as they would do certain things, which is good, like even giveaways and back to school things, which for the artists them I don't know. Some of them, it would take them to talk to some of them youth.
Because you know what we
And you just
always
question,
discuss,
are they doing that?
Music. I hate when artists pretend as if they don't have any influence over kids. And you know, them pretend is like they want to pretend as if it's only good. Like they're like the people are only they don't see the good, it's like the badness or whatever. Like we only focus on the bad. And it's not they do good things, but we don't see the good. But
yeah, but what are the good way you do?
exactly. But the thing is too is like the influence that these artists have over the children, where a teenager, a little 6-year-old boy can take up scamming. And it's probably yes in community and in people they must show him off a scam. But it is so ingrained and popularized in our culture where it seems almost okay to scam. So, you know, it's like me I say like artists not really understand them influence and them power over young impressionable minds.
Some of them do and some of them don't
say,
just
like,
like you.
so you understand that you have some influence over young impressionable mind.
Bro, life reach one place where even the good artists them start get frustrated. Seeing like the Shane of them and the Deep Joy them. I see Deep Joy I try for a couple rare song. I say good Deep Joy. Jano, this just a frustrate the man cause Charge just say oh this shit works. Scamming them song there. And the thing is this, even if you make the dollar bro off of this bullshit, bro, when you start sing the thing, when you not even see it. You know what I mean there? Even say bro like when you make some money off of scamming, when you not do nothing good with it, you know, buy gun, sing about the scamming and then you not expect the white people them wanna scam for buy the song them. So it's like, you know what I mean there? Like you rob me and then you sell me back my chain.
Rinse and repeat.
You see? And then you know say bro, I whole heap of thing to it man, like the youth them, but then as me I say, me not too blame artists, me blame parents too bro, cause watch I could have listened to dance song in my mother house. Me have to hear in a bus. But me can't play in her house and me can't play in my father's house. So parents can stop certain things too. See? But artists have a big role for play, which as me I say, an artist can choose, is not an obligation. See? Your conscience. So if you choose not to, you know, use your influence to do positive, then we can't hold you.
Because you know,
but the parent know, you can make the youth know say me can not tap you from listening to my bus. But you can't play no CD and them ready in my house and you see it? Yeah, them parents you try be them pitney friend. You see me? Cause you see mother and daughter and they come like a sister them. Our father and son and they come like a party.
Damn near the norm nowadays now because it's cool mom, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Instagram just like my daughter. Oh, let's do TikToks together.
Yeah, if my daughter
more that.
Which man, my daughter have her phone brother and she eat. And every day man, I sit down with him go through man. And then you know they create a little group shit bro. Yeah man, a regular me take him out of some group man. You see it? Yeah bro, and scroll through the phone man and them thing there, you see me?
Yes,
yeah, just bust a bomb and scroll through cause you don't know.
You have to. Yeah, you have to monitor them now. The man.
You have to just know say you have a mad father. You see it?
Yeah. And you did have one too. So it was.
She just know. Alright, watch out. Me not lick my daughter in a bro. Yeah. But me just she did this give everybody problem and me just sing at a song stage and everything just done. You see me? Yeah, you just know say that youth me not a sense bro. She don't know when
just take a look. Yeah, look sometimes to make them know say yo.
So somebody I go say no, she a 8 and she a which 8 man and now me fi fix it. First thing, you can't put no extension in my daughter here. Yeah, you know you can't. You know they make the big woman clothes them now for little pitney. Yeah. If you put that palm my pitney, me cut that off her. Me use scissors and cut it off. Yeah man, you have to go creep closet and them place to go buy fair clothes. And me have to enjoy my pitney. From me want to enjoy that like a princess moment. Yeah, until you go reach high school. A problem.
Yes. Inevitably.
Yeah.
But some of them is like them are forced right for even them younger age.
No extension and a creep closet. Every clothes where you get any kids store where you sell, them you go buy. You know, big woman clothes where for little people, you know, none of that. Nah, go on.
Ear not cream.
Bro, I get my daughter at prep school, my daughter go brother. I'm just move her from one prep school to our next one. You see it, as broke as me be. Hear me I tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. They don't even know. You see me?
Yeah.
But I just the environment, bro. And yeah, what me you want for shit.
Yeah.
You get what me I say? You have to know where you want for hear youth and them thing there. You see it? That's it, bro.
You mentioned that you lost your job last year, but I wanted to know if you're back on track now.
You know, so that's my book alone. We've been a focus on still. You see it? Like this is really what I've been at do. As me say, I don't know where do the mentorship, you know, where we do speak at events and them thing there.
Right.
And so forth, and I don't know. So we lose the car now, which was needed for do what we are do.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Want God for fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see me?
And it's like
All that me tell him to man. You see?
Because God said that to test me on this.
Bro, me test him man.
And
You
he's
see?
testing him all the
Like,
time and he's proving.
bro, may I show you something? May I tell you something? Link me now one time. If I realize all I text him even last night, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm confused because we are sorry, cool.
Okay, you say you had something to do for the church today.
I never nothing for do at church, you know. I just church. I mean, I say,
you
me
had
start
church.
go back at church. Me I say, I try. Me don't want to miss church. Me I say, oh God, I wonder if fix link me the same time when church that start to and I said, John, oh God, I want to do it. You know what I mean, bro? And I said, shit. You see me? And I said, John, bro. You know? But then when I see last week go for me, bro, and then we link the bishop this morning and I reason with him about it because I don't have exercise because I say, I get 3 youth in there and an experience link me for.
Yeah. So
I try to do that today. And link bishop and I reason with him and I say, yo, go and go do it because I know you need help because, bro, I'm good at homeless coming 1st of September.
Wow.
See it, yeah, because we August rent, September rent I got due. Daughter for go to school when Monday, school fee in a pay. Bag of thing that I run up and down for the whole summer I get people picking in a school.
Yeah.
I mean for the whole summer, bro.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah,
your own kids. I had a workshop with youth for 25 youth from Oberlin. You know, the body youth them, you know?
Yeah.
We are run up and down people, I get people picking, we get expelled. You have one particular girl where she out of school from October last year. She just get her back in her exercise, start exercise September.
Wow.
I mean, I say, God, who I go run up and down for my youth?
Yeah.
No, nothing start out for Jada yet.
Let's talk about your wife too, because are you guys still married?
I was gonna ask that too.
No.
Yeah, yo, I'm gonna tell you a reason or something. See, I don't know.
No. Because your story is like you guys have gone through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's like may I say the burden that she bear, like, you know, it's like how you guys manage, but it seems that that's a touchy subject where you guys not in a good place at this point.
Yeah, it touch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can't even answer that question right now. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, so
So
like,
for sure a level of my pain right now.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah, bro. Like maybe off camera I could have said it, but you don't know. I really want
Yeah,
to
I know
touch
them,
it.
because I'm like, how are you persevering too? Like again, it's like where
My first man.
your strength.
My first man. No man, my first man. Mentally, yo, I me depend, bro. Yeah, E. Me not even think me there below E. Right now, mentally.
What you usually do for get back to full?
Smoke.
You're the E, so how you get back up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you say you start
bro,
back church.
As me I tell you, say, it's like no matter what go on in my life, I just always never, I not cuss God. Me is not a youth. So like last week when I don't know, I lose my car and shit, bro. Like, me I know them youth, they will go cuss God. It's like,
Job.
me just, me I
it's
tell
the
him,
story of Job because I was reading the
me
Bible.
just say thanks, you see it?
I
tell him
reading
thanks for the
Bible.
time.
I was reading the Bible and it said,
Him lose everything.
him say, "Stupid, silly woman, should we accept good and not trouble?
Oh, him wife tell him to go cuss God.
Curse God and die." And
So
him
imagine,
silly woman, should we accept the
imagine-
good but not trouble?
I use that for answer a question you asked me a while ago. See it?
Your restoration is coming, bro.
Yeah, mom say, you know it, bro.
Coming.
My life real. No change, I change. Remain the same. Now sell out the farm when we gain the fame. Not change your plans, still a paper chase. From you hear my songs, you hear my pain. Give thanks for the sunshine, the rain the same. Me cry tears in all like sun. Grew up in a church, in my world do the wrong. Fit on a killer in the street. I never part of the plan. I never part of it. I never part of it. Father, forgive me and help me so I can forgive them. Listen to the words, them are real. Show me your bless, I can heal. You see them life of fun. Just chat to me, care anytime Sabbath. Make money every day, me not take Sabbath. Try run up on the gang, I will flick your butt. I saw that life I said, can't leave no baby, we soon connect. Was when I made a pause to turn around in the name of the Lord. I said, everybody, I got no tips, I ain't Santa Claus.